Oh, good evening, good evening. I wanted to just briefly show you something. Friend Bruce made a comment that when you're doing this sort of work, you've got to think about the health of your hands. And that's absolutely right. The first thing, of course, is the danger from the sharp edge. So you keep your finger behind it. You'd be horrified when you're working yourself how often you look at the job and you think, oh, my fingers are in front of the blade. But there's a fair amount of strain on your hand. So there's all sorts of strain reducers. That reduces the strain, but it makes a fair bit of noise, even when you're working slowly. The other thing that I like to do is I like to use other bits of my body to push things with. Because if you're using hands to push all the time, you are going to get a certain amount of strain. But it's, you know, a question of individual taste. One of the things I find myself doing a lot is actually, oh dear, let's show you that, is actually using my hip to push with. That works quite well. So this bit, and I've got a big bit here that's got to come out, and the sensible way to do this would actually be to get a router and route it out, but we're not going to do that tonight. But by putting my hip against it, it's not my hand that's pushing, it's my body weight, and I've got some of that. So that's one thing that you can do. The other thing that you do a lot is you put your shoulder on it or your chest and you push, and before you know it there's chips flying all over the place. I'm going to get on with this. I've got a big bit there to come out. I've got to mind the D that's there. I've got to mind the F that's there, but otherwise that whole section has got to come out. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark the edge of where I'm going to. That's the limit, and we'll mark that edge. And that then leaves me a big bit that I can chop out happily without worrying too much. So there we are. Right. Tea is made. Tea is going to be drunk. To be continued, as they say in the best series. Well, there we go. Right, now some of you may think, well, this is all rather pointless. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it's great fun and I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and yeah, I'm hoping that it will turn out to be, if not exactly a thing of beauty, a thing of interest and a thing to evoke some wonderful memories. But I used the word pointless deliberately. Stay with me a moment. Today I had a job to do that involved me going to Southend, where the world's longest pleasure pier is. I didn't go anywhere near the pier though, but what I did go, I went to a toy shop. I took someone with me, and he sort of was trying to hide his head in shame when he realised what I'd gone in there for. You will recall that I've also got a job on to build a small model railway layout. So I have spent real money, and it was actually quite painful because it was real money, and I bought a pair of these. Now, some of you will call them switches or turnouts, but in good old English they are points. Scarily expensive. You know, I had to sit down when I was told how much two of these were going to cost. But they are essential for the next bit of that layout, and I think I'm going to have to put the camera down while I open this. It's sort of all locked together in a way that you can't do it one-handed. And there we are, a left-hand point. Now, these are required for a job that I wanted to show someone on Thursday night. So I'm going to forsake the carving tonight and get some work done sticking track down.